Ian is a weirdo. Today I am going to be finishing the pattern picture for the 3D ghost. As you can see, it's got its little otherworldly squiggles. I just did a video on how to chain, so I'm going to post that on my other channel. I know most of you know how to do it, but I'm going to be doing some kind of crochet 101 type things to, keep things spicy, keep things fun, add some people to the community. So to start, because I do have this this ghost. It's got some little fuzzies that I need to snip off. Okay. Um, but I made the ghost, and I actually made it with a different size hook, but it did not change the structure of the ghost too much. So that's good. Good to know. So let's see. So I feel like I picked like a really weird size. I picked a 5.5 millimeter hook. So sure I have. Actually, I think I just picked it up right now. Or is this 6.5? It's 5.5 from Granny D herself. This is part of the cookies and cream collection that is no longer sold at Furls, and it's an awesome hook. So I'm gonna use it with some white 4-weight cotton. I have two, one that I cracked up and one that I didn't, so I don't want to pick the wrong one. And I'm gonna get my stitch markers out because I hate counting chains. So you can do the ghost and you can do the edges in any color, but I like the way that it looked when it was a similar color, so that when it stretches the ghost, it doesn't look like you put in a stitch in there. So let's see. I think I did 52. Yeah, chain 52. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let my cat go. He's a bit annoying. Ah, almost fell on my ass. Okay, so we have 10 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, Mary. I am finishing the ghost pattern. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have like a question. Someone put a note on my granny square pattern to put like copyright and then my name and my business name. So actually I have a couple questions. One, I don't have a copyright for for this pattern. Like, it's my like intellectual property, yes, but I don't have like a legitimate copyright for it, so I don't think I can just say like I have a copyright for it. Two, my name is not my name. So if anyone has any insight into that, I would really appreciate that because I don't know what to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I should have marked it every 13 because I got to do that the next step anyway. So, welcome in, welcome in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going for 52 stitches. And this will be enough to go all the way around our little ghosty. One, two, three, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, and then 11, 12, because it's 52. So now I'm going to put a stitch marker in each stitch, or in each corner. So that's every 13. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. 10, 11, 12, 13. 13, which is kind of the length of what I thought would be nice around the ghost. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I messed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I still have my cough. I'm going back to the doctor tomorrow to see if I need to put on any additional antibiotics. Probably do, but we'll see. I'm still kind of having fevers. I think the highest mine got was like it was like 100.7, so it wasn't like 101. Maybe it was 101.7. No, I feel like that would have been like I need to go to the hospital or something. But yeah, it was 100.7. But I felt awful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And just to be sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. How did I end up with How did that happen? Should be 52 is a multiple of 13. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so I had one extra one. But let me check to make sure that I counted right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 right there. I just can't count, you know? And then that would be, let's see, 13 right here. Okie dokie, now we're back on track. Okay, so we're gonna make sure our strand is not twisted. I'm gonna go back in. Okay. In the stitch, it's like in the yarn. So I'm gonna just follow along with my my Google Doc. This is available for free on my Patreon, and you can follow right along with me. I'm gonna try to make a better picture than what I currently have as my unblocked picture, so that it looks a little bit better. Okay, so alright, side one, we want to chain 3, 2, 3, slip stitch into the first stitch of row 3 of the ghost. I was like, what the fuck? 2, 3, go in there. Slip stitch into the first stitch of, slip stitch into each chain of the chain 3. It's like super hard to keep my shit straight. The hook I'm using, I love the hook, but it's not the pointiest hook, so it is a little bit hard to kind of weasel your way back into that tighter chain. But that's okay. We will learn patience in this house. didn't not do a slip stitch. See, I'm just in my own little world right now. Oh man. Okay, you wrote this pattern, Ian. You wrote it. Okay, so we have done the slip stitch back into the 3, and we got the first attachment to the ghost. And now I am going to let's see, chain 1, in the corner, chain 1, add 1 single crochet. Okay, so chain 1 and add 1 single crochet. This is weird. Why did we do it so weird? I think I know why, but like it's just strange. You can see all these instructions are a little confusing. Okay. Then 1 single crochet in the first 7 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey Lisa, welcome in. Happy to have you. Let's see, what was I on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. It doesn't seem right. That one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm happy to have you. Yeah. What kind of stuff do you make? I'm a little under the weather. I'm recovering from pneumonia, so it's been a rough ride. But trying to stay positive through it. If you watched my videos from a couple days ago, I was like at death's door. It's not pretty. Okay, so then slip stitch into row 9. Chain 2. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm going to the doctor tomorrow. I think tomorrow. To get in. And it was so weird, like so like they told me to go to my primary doctor, and you know, primary doctors sometimes take a little while to get in. So like I was trying to go to what like the urgent care said to do, and the woman at the front desk was like, okay, well, she was like, what are your symptoms? And I was like, well, I've got diagnosed with pneumonia, so I have that, and here are my symptoms. And she was like, okay, well, like, your doctor will see you tomorrow for your cold. And I was like, I, I'm sorry, I don't have a cold. Like, I have pneumonia. Like, like, this is not a cold. Please don't please don't tell the doctor I have a cold. So yeah, that was a little interesting happening today. I was like, I'm not coming to the doctor for a cold. But yes, I am making so I'm making a granny square that I actually wrote a pattern for. If you want to check it out, if you crochet as well as knit, you can try it out and let me know what you think. I'm gonna get twisted. Um, so, but yeah, it's on my Patreon, and it's there for free, just so you can kind of get a taste of what the Patreon is going to be about. I'm going to be doing a lot of patterns and such for the Patreon. Let's see. Into slip stitch back the chain, 2, 1 single crochet until you reach the corner. But yeah, this is kind of an unusual time for me to go live, so it's a little bit quieter, but that's fine too. I like the quiet just as much as I like the busy times. I am a lot more productive when it's quiet. I'll get like 2 rows done when when everyone's talking, which I love for everyone to talk, so I'm not trying to stop that. Okay, so let's see. Um, in the corner, do 1 double crochet. Chain 1, and then chain 2. I did this separately because I wanted it to be clear what was like reaching out to the ghost and what was not. Hey, Winter. Slip stitch into first picot. How are you doing, Winter? Doing somewhat okay. Okay, we'll take it. It's not the best, but we'll take it. I hope you do better. Um, somewhat okay actually is a really good descriptor for how I'm feeling as well. I just have this tickle in my throat that won't go away, and I'm not wheezing as much, which is really nice because the wheezing is not fun. But yeah, I just ready to feel better. and like we're doing like so I'm doing 100 days of Halloween crochet along, and I feel like I've barely been able to do anything because it's just, yeah, pneumonia is kicking my ass right now. I did mostly create the the so here's the coaster, and it looks way brighter on camera. It's definitely not that bright. I wish it was that bright. And then a little cauldron. So if you have a bunch of these, uh, coasters, you can put them all in here, and the baubles make it look like it's like a bubbling cauldron. So I'm not sure I love the shape of the cauldron. I always have to like put it over here because my shirts are always black. But it's just I don't know. I don't know if I'm getting cauldron from it, you know? Like I always say like I have a cauldron like by me at all times. Yeah, I found like so um I'm using uh one free pattern for a cauldron, and I'm just altering it. No, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. That was my bad. Okay, there's the cauldron. So yeah, that's a free cauldron. Oh wait, did I get the second pattern? Which is cauldron. Oh man, I feel like I'm just messing everything up. I think that's fine. Yeah, so I have that pattern for a cauldron, and then I'm using like because these are all free patterns. Like, of course, I don't mind sharing them, um, but uh, you can't enter the giveaway unless you're a Patreon member. So the bobble coasters, I didn't do like the last little bit of like macrame or whatever. But that's how I did the coaster. I think how I'm gonna do the next ones, because it was really weird how they did their increases. They tried to make them more randoms to make it more circular, but if you do your increase at the end, they it is circular. So I don't know. I didn't feel like it was necessary, but whatever. But yeah, I still have all my ends out. I haven't sewn in any of my ends because I can't decide if I like the cauldron or not. But who knows? So yes, I'm making. I'm working on the 3D ghost pattern. And let's see, so back to chains. Okay. Ah. Okay. So Winter, you might be able to help me out with something. So someone put some feedback on my 3D ghost granny, which I appreciate. But they said like one, they were like put a copyright and then your name and then your business name. And I was like, one, I don't have a copyright. Like this is like my intellectual property, but I don't have a copyright, so that's not real, right? Am I? I'm not trying to be like a hole to this person. I just like literally don't know. Like it doesn't seem like that's right to me. And then also my legal name is not my name, so I don't know what to do. So I thought maybe you would have some suggestions, because I know you um, have written some patterns. But I'll take advice from anyone. Anyone who wants to offer advice, I will happily leave you that person. Take that advice. Okay, so I'm gonna chain one, and then I'm gonna single crochet into the corner chain. What the heck? Okay, I don't think I was supposed to double crochet. I think I was supposed to single crochet. What? Why copyright? Just so people won't like rip it off, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. That was like their advice, and I was like, I don't feel like that's name is not necessary. Okay. Yeah, I felt like it was a little like I don't know if I need if I need that. Okay. Yeah, sadly, yeah. I mean, it's not like this is the most like advanced pattern in the whole wide world. So I mean, I put time into it. It'd be nice if I got paid for it, but you know, I'm just I'm just I'm just happy to be here. So we were with some we were with Mel's family and last night, and um I had mentioned that I had never gotten COVID. And like Mel has had it several times, and I'm just like, I guess immune. Okay, yeah, I actually have one of your patterns, so I can just use something similar to that. Um, but but yeah, so they were saying, oh, I could be like Ellie in The Last of Us, if you've seen The Last of Us. And, they were talking. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, then yeah. Send me what you got. I'll take anything, honestly. Um, do I look like I'm discerning? um, so let's see, how many do I chain for this? Chain two. So they were like, oh, like, Mel, would you be Joel, and stuff like that. It's a little longer and more elaborate. Okay, cool. Um, and Mel was like, oh, I would definitely like, I would like kill everyone, like for like for your safety. Like that's like the kind of person that like Mel is. And I was like, honestly, like I hate people. like I'm kind of like, yeah, you brought this like, parasitic like plague on yourself, like whatever. Sounds like not my problem. I'm not a terrible person. I just know a bunch of terrible people. I don't actually know if I would do that, but like, it was just a funny conversation that we had. about not liking people. Okay, chain 2. See, I put a lot of like double crochets. And instead of like writing single crochet, I wrote double crochets, and I don't think like they got caught. Next, 4 stitches. Three, 4. And then we're gonna go grab this next picot. Oh wait, I was supposed to chain 2. Did I chain 2? Yeah, I did. Okay. Mel got me some popsicles. I'm gonna go get a popsicle and take a brief recess. Winter, did you see my Beetlejuice makeup? The wig was bad. Just we're just gonna not talk about the wig, okay? That's not proper Beetlejuice colors. But everything else I thought was okay. If you're like, what kind of popsicle is that? It is a root beer float popsicle. How cool is that? Some people don't like root beer. That's okay. More for me. Yeah, I posted it. When did I do that? Yeah, I figured. Let's see. I did it right before starting days 100 Halloween, so July 23rd. Yeah, I thought the makeup was pretty decent. Like I said, more root beer for me. It has this like creamy stuff in it that makes it like a root beer float. Maybe it's just ice cream. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's just ice cream. Ooh, orange creamsicles. Yeah. My wife doesn't like root beer either. She's like, she got some orange stickle ones for herself, and I was like, good. And I was like, cool. I can eat both. I will just stay a curvy king forever. Never get my bottom surgery. I mean, when you're sick, you deserve any kind of sweets that you want. Um, then it wouldn't even be patriotic for your own country, right? Because they're red, white, and blue. Canada's just red and white. Yeah, they are good. I felt like they melted too fast though. And they were so icy you couldn't really bite into them. But they're good. I like fudgesicles. I like pretty much all popsicles, except I don't like anything that tastes like coconut, um, or anything that has nuts on it. Yeah, yeah, simple juice ones for sure. So when Mel was gone, she made me like a bunch of like. That has to do with RFED. She made me a bunch of like meals. Patriotic to France. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Smart, smart. Um, but but yeah, I mean, who's patriotic to who colonized them? Hmm. I don't know your life. But um, but yeah, so she made like a bunch of like really like awesome prepared meals that were all like pescatarian, and they were really really good, and like textures that I could tolerate, and she's been struggling to like find things to cook for me while I've been pescatarian, and also just generally picky. Bye, Lisa. Thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate it. But but yeah, I the more I think about RFID, the more I'm like, I just don't understand like why these like these dietitians like couldn't help me. But whatever, their loss. Oh, it's so good, and it felt so good on my throat. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you might have seen this, right? I don't know if you saw my Halloween haul video, but I got a bigger one. I'm so excited. The spiders are kind of ugly. They're like real simple and like ugly looking, but I guess there's like some hair detail, but it's still not great. But like honestly, like it's so big and so awesome. Yeah, it's like Cupcake Tower, but I got it at Home Goods for like $24, which is way cheaper than it would have been at Joanne if they even had them this year. So I was like, yes, it's perfect for yarn. They're the best yarn bowls because it's tiered. And then I found this one at Dollar Tree, and I was actually really impressed with how big it was. But then I found that one, and so this is my desk one, and the other one is my ground one. And I will put all my projects in there, and I will be happy. Yeah, I saw your pictures. I was gonna go to Michael's, but then I spent a little bit more than I expected to at like Marshall's. So I was like, okay, I'm just not gonna go. And then so yeah, I let's see, what did I got I got this yarn this fabric at Joann, and I initially tried to buy it, and I got this, which is flannel. So I'm gonna have that in PJs with my. The thing is, I hate pink. Like, I just don't like pink. But like, SP is. Oh yeah, I would buy Halloween decor. Yeah, but I don't really like pink. But for some reason, this pink isn't as offensive because it looks really good with the orange. I never thought pink and orange would go together, but whoa. Um, I'm coughing up stuff. So gross. So gross. I I really am interested. Um, so I got 2 furls hooks on the way. They're the mystery seconds. So but I just could not find these hooks, and I use them all the time. So which is probably why I can't find them because I use them and put them down somewhere stupid. Um, but I have 2 hooks on. I think I have a 4 and a 5. Let me double check. I mean, it won't matter because it's already on the way. So I got some seconds. On the way. Yeah, a 4 and a 5. But then I found them like immediately after. I found like at least like 7 of them. So yeah, it's just stupid. But yeah, Michael's. I saw some of the stuff. Michael, honestly, everywhere is really just impressive this year, and I don't know, just I'm kind of at least with Joann, maybe with Michael's. COVID, I was like, oh, I can't breathe. Yeah, I have an inhaler, and it is actually like my favorite thing. It's like my favorite part of the day is using my inhaler, which is a really sad thing to say out loud now that I've done it. um, but but yeah, it just like feels so good on my lungs. I'm like, yes, yes, give me the air I need. But yeah, I haven't gotten COVID. Very fortunate, even though my wife has had it twice, or 3 times, or something like that, like a lot. But I definitely don't wish that on anyone because I know it's not a nice. Oh, well, things that'll squiggly over here. Okay, and I'm part of this when I'm finally fall asleep. Yes, that is nice. I got a new pillow, because we still had a Bed Bath and Beyond here, and I didn't realize it was still open because like this, it says closed if I like go and um uh yeah, but then I have pneumonia and I can't do anything at all. So honestly, there's so much like garbage that it can be that you can feel sick with everything. Okay. Yeah, I just want to get this done. That would be cool and stuff. I did a like a 101 video on like how to chain, and I was like, I'm terrible at teaching people how to crochet, but like I just like I figured like I'll add one to the mix. Maybe it helps someone who had trouble, because like I keep on seeing like all of these ads for the Woobles, those like crochet kits, and they're so expensive, and I'm like, no one should spend that much money to learn how to crochet. So it just kind of makes me mad, and I want to teach people how to crochet for free. Cause I was gonna, I really wanted to do a series where I tried like different rainbow yarns, and I couldn't. So the Woobles actually sells their yarn. It's called Easy Peasy Yarn, and which is interesting because there's another type of yarn called Easy Peasy yarn. So I'm like, is it the same thing? I don't know, but it's like made to not split. I think. But they didn't have the rainbow. They just had like solid, boring colors, and I was like, I don't know if I want this. But then, then it was like referring me to all these like Woobles packs, and I was like, I don't. Okay, so for the corner, we're gonna do a single crochet, a single crochet. Yeah, I literally was like, I'm dying. I am dying. And like just like no exaggeration. Like I never like say like, hey Mel, like I think I need to go to the hospital, and I was like so sick. I was like, I need to go to the hospital. And she was like, what are they gonna do for you? I was like, I don't care. Put me on an oxygen tank. Like stuff me with steroids. Like do whatever. I don't know. So we ended up not going to the hospital. I did get better the next day, and then I got worse the day after that. So it's just kind of like, you can't win. Can't win with pneumonia. Can't win with COVID. And COVID, it's really best that you stay where you are, you know, because you don't want to spread that with as contagious as it is. So you kind of were like on an island, like, please, anybody help me. Okay, so I am here in my. It kind of looks like a sea monster, which I'm really feeling. Like, I feel like maybe I should just stop it at a sea monster. Maybe I'll make the ghost granny, and then I'll frog the outside and just make a sea monster. I've just been like, I don't want to do anything like at all. I mean, I want to do stuff, but I can't do stuff. I still have like my uh thing that I want to make. Uh, why are you coming, Doug? That's very rude of you. But yeah, I still have my amigurumi pattern that I want to make really bad, and I hope that I can use these yarns that I got. Because I was originally going to use this as a blood drop, but I didn't really have any plans after that. So I think this will be good for the red that wasn't. So I expected a color like this, and I got this, which looks like almost orange, like pumpkin orange. But I was expecting, so this is supposed to be tomato red, and I'm like, what the hell? Like this is not tomato red. So I'm gonna use, I believe this is deep red, by Hobie, and it's an 8-4. I'm gonna try to use those colors, and then I'm gonna do some like acrylic like painting on the amigurumi once it's ready. So I'm excited about that. So we'll see how it turns out. This yellow is like everything I've ever wanted. It like glows. It's so bright. Then I have this orange, which was making a pumpkin pattern, and the pumpkin just is it's wonky. It's not a good pumpkin, so I gotta go back to the drawing board on that. But whatever. I'd rather make this big pattern first. So yeah, but I think I'm gonna go for today. I'm real tired. But I love you, and I will talk to you later. Bye.